In this quiet coastal village, everyone knows Elias as an eccentric carpenter. He lives like a ghost among piles of scrap wood and silent echoes. But no one knows that these scarred, rough hands once designed the most magnificent skyscrapers that left the entire modern world in awe. Elias prefers the scent of pine and the rhythm of his chisel over the hollow glamour of his former life in the city. Nearby, Mara stands at the village school, her eyes filled with worry as she watches the roof crumble under the weight of time. The village is poor, surviving on the edge of the sea, where hope seems as thin as the morning mist over the cold water. Silence rules the workshop, a sanctuary of sawdust where a hidden genius seeks to bury a past far too painful to remember. Suddenly, the sky turns grey, and a heavy rain begins to lash against the old tin roofs, drenching the lonely streets of the village. Mara arrives at the workshop, shivering and soaked, carrying the heavy burden of a dream that only Elias can help her build. She reveals a child's drawing of a magical school filled with colors and hope, pleading for his help to save their future. Elias looks at the sketch, his expression cold and distant, as if the lines on the paper are ghosts from a life he abandoned. "I am just a poor carpenter," he mutters, turning back to his wood, his heart shielded by a wall of indifference and ancient sorrow. Mara leaves a small gift on his workbench, a warm pancake wrapped in cloth, a simple gesture of kindness, before she disappears into the storm. The next morning, as the sun begins to rise, a tall shadow appears at the school gates, carrying tools and a renewed sense of purpose. Elias begins by fixing a broken swing, his movements precise and rhythmic, bringing life back to the playground while the children watch in wonder. Mara finds him there, her heart skipping a beat as she realizes the silent carpenter has decided to open his closed heart. They share a cup of steaming coffee in the golden morning light, the steam rising as the first bridge of friendship is quietly built. He teaches her how to smooth the rough edges of the timber, their hands moving in sync as the wood begins to glow with warmth. The children's laughter echoes through the air as they discover new wooden toys and in shelves, appearing like magic in their dusty old classrooms. Sunlight pours through a beautifully carved window frame, casting intricate shadows on the floor, turning a simple room into a sanctuary of light. For the first time in years, Elias smiles, a genuine expression of peace that softens the deep lines of grief etched upon his weary face. Every beam and every joint is a testament to his transforming the school into a masterpiece made of love and recycled wood. He isn't just repairing a building. Elias is slowly stitching together the fragmented pieces of his own broken soul with every strike of his hammer. The piece is shattered when a fleet of black luxury cars rolls into the village, kicking up dust and drawing stares from the locals. An elegant man in a sharp suit steps out, clutching a financial newspaper and looking for the genius who vanished from the world. A gust of wind blows a newspaper toward Mara, and she catches it, her eyes widening as she sees Elias's face on the cover. The headline proclaims the disappearance of the world's greatest architect, following a tragic family accident that changed his life forever. The wealthy man drops to his knees in the mud before Elias, begging him to return to the city for $1 billion project. Mara watches from behind the door, stunned by the revelation, clutching a wooden chisel that Elias had given her just hours ago. In a brief flashback, we see the glass towers and bright lights of his former life, a world of cold steel and empty success. Elias stands firm, his eyes fixed on the simple wooden school, unimpressed by the power and wealth standing before him in the dirt. Later, at the beach under a purple sunset, Elias tells Mara about the daughter he lost and the hollow void left by his fame. "I built monuments for people who had everything," he whispers, "but I forgot how to build a home for the ones I loved most." Mara reaches out, taking his scarred hand in hers, reminding him that here, he is not a genius, but the hero of the children. The representative offers a pen and a contract that could change his life, promising a return to the pinnacle of global architecture. Without a single word, Elias slowly tears the expensive document into tiny white pieces, his choice made clear by the calm in his eyes. The scraps of paper scatter like winter snow into the ocean waves, carrying away the last remnants of a life he no longer desires. The school is finished now, a breathtaking structure of wood and light that stands as a beacon of hope for the entire fishing village. We are not born to build heights for ourselves, but to build the bridges that connect our hearts to one another in love.